Hey up peeps, welcome back to Old Yorkshire Git Tries. Final Fantasy 14 part 247, is it? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Sure it is. It's in the title, you know by now me. Anyway, what we doing? I ain't got a clue. Big bed. I've had some sleep. Right, Kai Shear. Oh, that's right, he came up needing some help, didn't he? What we got here then? Pixie Berry Tea. Piety now. Critical hit. Oh, it looks like it's going to be Robe Lettuce, I think. Lady Chai's up in the parlour. Best. Oh, that's right. Yeah, back at Yulmore. Lady Chai. I remember. How are we all doing on this beautiful Tuesday morning? Off out later, me and our dubs. Take a walk down the prom and have some tea out for today. Was going to go to pictures, but kids are off school, aren't they? It'll be heaving. I can't be done with heaving crowds at the pictures. I don't know where we're going. Yulmore. Sorry, I've lost it. Nowhere to turn. Bloody hell. Never going to get to 1 million Klebbies at this rate. We keep paying out all this dosh for travelling. I've only got 2 free tickets. Splendor's vendor. Okay. Mender. Might need him. Oh yes. Damn right I do. Merchant. What's he got? How many greens have I got? 9. Better get a couple of them then. Got anything to sell? Don't think so. Nope. Well, there's Alfie, but before I do that, I just want to check anything else. Gear exchange. Materia melder. I need that. Materia melding. Equipped. Oh, have I not put my gloves on? Didn't I get... Oh, I did it, didn't I? Like, see, my brain shot to hell. I remember I went and did it all, didn't I? I'm just going to double check. Yeah, I changed my gloves. So obviously I've added materia to them. Right, Alfie. Well, no here seems out of the ordinary, though I do not see Lady Chai anywhere. Probably pacing around outside again, staring off into the distance. Strange. Let's see if we can find her and discover the source of her distress. Ooh. Tombstone exchange, hang on. I've got lots of them, haven't I? Shield. Nope. Don't need a shield. What about armour? Ooh. Coat of aiming, plus 68. Bloody hell. And then bloody gloves as well. But that coat, where was it? Got 185 left. Nothing for 185. What about accessories? No, others. Nope. Anything else? Not that I need. No. Right. So, armory chest. Oh yes. Get me material off it. Right, where's the materia melder? Nice coat. Right, let's go and have a look for her then. I'm impressed with that coat, I've got to admit. Ah, there she is. Found her.
Lady Chai, whatever is the matter?
I
knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
Alone? What of Master Chai?
But that is the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
What? What happened?
He's took off with a floozy, has he?
After the events at Mount Gulg. With Lord Vorthry out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
And so you held an election?
Yes, well, sort of. Not a single person volunteered to stand, you see. After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well? No one wanted such responsibility. Nevertheless, Yulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
Well, given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
But even before then, he had proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He is more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice. Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced. But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him. For shortly after that, he vanished without a word.
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee? Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
You truly think so? What about you? What do you think has become of my husband?
I don't know, but wherever it is, he won't have fled. Sorry if I think he's fled. I don't know. That first one, I think. Floozy.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return. Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find him.
Thank you, my dear boy. You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
Which one was it? That one, wasn't it? Do 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 do. Okay. Ah. Wondering what I was meant to do then. Bloody hell. Come on, Final Fantasy. That was a bit slow. Makes no sense for Master Chai to have left without a word. He would not have done so unobserved. Someone here must have seen something. Split up, blah de blah, waffle waffle. Corpse Dancer. Shadowbringer. Bugs Bunny. There we go, Moen. Why, yes, I spoke with him recently. I recall he was in a rather down mood. Lothry, Little Wonder of the Business, We're All But Forgotten. I assured Master Chai that the Boutique of Splendours will do all it can to contribute, which seemed to satisfy him. He took his leave soon after. The stagnant state of business in Yulmore. Right, the Butcheress. Where's the stairs? Never can find these bloody stairs. According to that, I'm right on top of them. Here we go. Nowhere near where it says they are. Buttress is right at the bottom, innit? Innit, peeps? Keep going, Albert. Corn dog. Looking for Master Chai. Something amiss. I last saw him. He seemed ready to collapse with exhaustion. I insisted he rest. He made more than a few valid points. Many of our men are still recovering. Yeah, waffle, waffle, waffle. Your exchange has taught you about the perilous state of Yulmore's defences. Right, derelicts. I recall a man fitting that description. Asked to speak with the poor buggers lately come from the right. Yes. The poor living conditions of Kalusia's downtrodden. Speak with Alfie. Gotta get back up top somehow. Hang on. Oh, I can't use my bloody dragon. How do I get up back up there then? See if I can see up here. One of them floating orbs. Here we go. Alfie. How did you fare? You learnt anything? State of business. defences, living conditions. Interesting. He apparently paid a visit to the Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside Yulmore, an idea to which the proprietor was surprisingly receptive. Sounds like he's got big plans. Yulmore, I mean, not the bee. Perhaps, but the question remains, where did he go after leaving the city? Oh, it's going to be one of these ones, isn't it? It's going to be a boring one today. Oh, what we got on this one then? Beef stew. Nope. Spell speed. No point in that. Critical hit. Spell speed. Spell speed. I'll take the money next time. For all we know for certain is that Master Chai has shown great concern surrounding settlements. It seems logical then he would wish to the same to those without. Albert, if you've done my inquiries in right, I shall do likewise in Still Tide and Gate Town. Fair enough. Where should we meet when we finished? Top rung would seem to me to the next most likely destination. Speak with Hasselhoff. Right, where's Hasselhoff? The Hoff. There he is. No, the name doesn't ring any bells, but there was a rather dapper-looking Mistal gentleman not long ago talking about relationships between Wright and Ulmore, or the lack of them. We lost a great many people to their promises. Vothry thought to take even more from us. I needn't tell you what happened when the Sin Eaters came. Such things are hard to forgive, but Vothry's gone now. We're curious to see what will become of Yulmore in his absence. That's what I told your friend, Shay Nuz, was it? And I'm sure the others said the same. Not what he wanted to hear, I suppose, because he left soon afterwards, and that was that. Speak with Alfie. Might as well fly out there, aren't I? Go on, Dragon, you can do it. Nearly there. So he paid a visit to both Wright and Gate Town as well, did he? I see. Cashier and I glean much the same. He seems determined to salvage what goodwill might yet remain. Come, if we're quick, we may catch up with him. Bloody hell. Where are we looking? It could be anywhere. Oh, there we go. Get on the old dragon. So small I couldn't see it till I enlarged the map. Still there, the giant Talos. There's snow and ice up there. Right, Amityville Terror. Here he is. Albert, Alfie, Cashier, what are you doing here? We might ask you the same. We've been looking all over for you. Looking for me, whatever for. Lady Chai has been nigh inconsolable. She claims you disappeared without so much as a word. What in blaze are you talking about? I left a letter for her in her chambers. She might have overlooked it, and when she gets an idea in her head, I can only apologise. No harm done, but since we are here, might I ask what compelled you to come all this way? We were told you'd been elected mayor, and from what we've gathered from the villages, you've been inquiring about people's grievances. Is it safe to assume you mean to take office? Now, let's not jump to conclusions. I did seem to learn about the problems. That much is true, but I am by no means sure I am the man to solve them. Tackling our many challenges will require resources, and until I have secured them, it would not be right to assume the role of mayor. I see, and you believe said resources can be found here. Indeed, the people grievances are many, but in the course of my inquiries I've already met with several individuals willing to lend their aid in addressing them. However, there remains one individual crucial to my plans, a man whose counsel might yet make a mayor of me. With respect, such forethought is, in itself, proof of your suitability. The city needs you, Master Chai, and I'm certain this man of whom you speak, whoever he may be, will reach the same conclusion. It's you, Alfie. For what little it is worth, we will vouch for you should he require convincing. What is it? Whatever you need, you can count on us. Yeah. I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. You've got your actions to speak for you. For as long as I can remember, all I ever wanted was to make it into Yulmo, for that dream's gone now, burst like a bubble. Anyway, outside of repaying Master Alfie, I haven't had a clue what to do with myself. Spent most of my days in a daze. But you've been running up and down trying to find a way to fix this mess. And I reckon you can do it. You got this lot up Mount Gulg, didn't you? How hard could Marion be? You're going to steer Yulmo to a better future, I know it. And I want to help, properly help, do something that makes a difference. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll work it out on my way. If you let me come with you, that is. You give me entirely too much credit, the lot of you, but I can't deny it gives me heart. Come then, let's press on together. Thank you, Mr. Chai. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. Yulmo needs more than a man with good intentions, which is why I'm here to find one with experience needed to see the city thrive. Who is this man? Oh, Rendon. Is he name? And yes, he is, or was. I had scarcely begun to explain myself when he decided his time was better spent elsewhere. He served as chief advisor to Vothri's father. If Ranjit was the mayor's right hand, one might say Rendon was the left. Between them they kept Yulmo on the road to prosperity. The city needs more than a mere man of business, which is why I must find him. Even if you do, that makes you think he will listen. Before giving chase, might it not be wise to speak with those who know him? Oh, bloody hell. Yes, I suppose. What for? Here we go. Go and chat to people. Speak with Tristal. Greetings. Can't help overhearing your earlier exchange. With Vothri gone, Yulmore wants a leader. Mistreated, quite miserable. Worry not. I bear no grudge against you, the people of Yulmore. Will not see you suffer. Waffle, bullshit, waffle, bullshit. I believe he was heading towards Pit 8 when he left. Very well, to Pit 8 we shall go. Sorry, I'm not reading it all. It's a load of crap. Just tell us where to go and what we got to do. Speak with Rendon. So where are we going next? Up there. Right, get on the dragon. Here it is.
Well, well, it's you again. And I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
No, I didn't invite them, as it happens. Though they are indeed my friends. Well, not only mine, but every true Yulmoran's. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Vothri's villainy. The famous warriors of darkness.
Are they now?
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever. To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Vothri. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Your sentiments are admirable. Yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Yulmore. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Vothri was creating. And so I left my homeland behind. But you, Chai News, you were content to wallow in indolence under Vothri's auspices. And so I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
I can offer no simple answer to that question. But this much I will say. It is my hope that Yulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Yulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. It seemed an easy choice. And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded. The free were blind to it all, of course. Content to, as you say, wallow in indolence. In ignorance. Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us. The distinction between free and bonded died with Vorthri. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive. To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with nearby settlements, who re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on. But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation. Please, Rendon, will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Yulmore for the people.
A Yulmore for the people. I'd rather like the sound of that. But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
You would?
You ask me to help you solve Yulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
Right, Shay News. Oh, wind's getting up. Alright then, is there a particular issue you would have me resolve? You seem to have conducted an assessment of the problems Yulmore now faces. I assume you will agree, therefore, that the matter of dwindling food stores is the most pressing. Yes, meal being neither a desirable nor less sustainable option, I assume alternative foodstuffs are now required to fill the void, and a man who hungers is not like to contribute much to society. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfactory answer. I'll consider offering you my counsel. A combination of measures would seem to be in order, one to address the immediate issue of supply and another that of production. Go on. For the present, Yulmore's coffers can be used to purchase food from our neighbours. This will afford us time to address the underlying problem that affects us all, the long-standing neglect of agriculture. The villages that once served as sources of trade for foodstuffs must be repopulated, their means of production restored. This assumes, of course, that we can rekindle relations with our neighbours, find people willing to leave the city and take up the rebuilding effort. My, think of that all by yourself, did you? Well, yes. It began as a rather abstract plan I drafted some time ago, after speaking with the peoples of Yulmore and the nearby settlements. You've impressed me, Shay News. Well, that is a relief. Oh, you haven't secured my support just yet, only my attention. Grand plans will not be enough. If you would ask them to rebuild, you must provide them the means to do so. Fair point. I propose the use of Talos to aid in their establishment. Their employment should drastically improve efficiency and ultimately increase production. Talos, but Daedalus Stoneworks closed their doors years ago. Without a ready supply of necessary equipment, the people would starve. Well, as the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, it just so happens that Talos are my field of expertise, and with a little help, certain we can acquire what we need in no time at all. taking the money, aren't we? Do. Rendon is quite right. Building Talos from scratch would require time we simply do not have, which is why I propose to make use of the long abandoned Talos which wander the wilds of Kalusia. They will need to be deactivated, of course, and if my memory serves, the tools required to do so should still be at the top rung. Come with me. How are we doing on time? 20 minutes yet. Got the old dragon. Now go around and deactivate the Talos. The old memory hasn't let me down. Mine does all the time. This chest contains canisters filled with a dastardly potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of ether. We need only get within throwing distance to let one fly, thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious. An old trick of the trade. Yeah, waffle. Yeah. Come off it, Master Chai. Even if the Talos ain't your threat, there's 101 other things out there waiting to make a meal of you. That's as may be, but Rendon asked me with solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by, not this time. Yeah, waffle. Prove a man of worth. Well said. Here. Yes, well, it should go without saying. I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living. Oh, but we'll do it. They are magic canisters. Let's be off. Quick way through the north gate and see if you can find a suitable vantage point for you. Got to remember how to do this now. Where are we going? Ah, there we go. It wasn't there a second ago. Keep a lookout for danger and alert when it's safe to incapacitate the Talos. I thought we were going to have to do it. Ah, right, okay. Thought you had to point it at the Talos. I did it. Let's move on. Another Talos, shall we? Right, keep an eye on it, watch its movements. Cutscene. Go. Right, keep an eye on them. Next one. I'll leave the next one to me, Albert. That should do it. Now we've got all we need to proceed. That was difficult, wasn't it? Alright, I did fail it once. I'll give it its due. Do 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 do. I could scarcely believe it was reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. I did it. I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish the food stores showed forethought. More than qualified to rule Yulmore. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I ask you to join me and grant Yulmore the benefit of your counsel. I would be honoured. When the people behold these Talos, I have no doubt they will lend you their support. Looks like Yulmore's in capable hands, would you not agree? We should probably be getting back soon, Master Chai. You've tinkered with Talos. Lady Chai is worried sick.
Right then. Form a line and make for Yulmore.
What's that noise? Wicked White! Runaway Talos! Call the guard! Stay back! All of you!
Is that... Darling, you're back.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see... Dearest, I can't...
Oh, oh dear.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Oh, how wonderful!
Dearest, please!
Happy endings. Let's see what Rendon's got to say. It's quite a reception. Old Master Chai will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of Talos has seized the public's attention. Once word has spread, it will be much simpler to gather one and all so that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. Speed with Chainuz. Come on, I'm waiting. No need to fret, Albert. I have never felt better, and not all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Now we'll go and spread the word among the citizens. You there, Kashir, was it? Would you go and inform the residents and the derelicts? Of course I will. Good lad, I will let the guards know not to bar the way to Vothri's chambers. It goes without saying I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend. Speak with Chadden. Quickly do this one. Where's Chadden then? Probably a bit last little bit this. I want to get back to saving me mates. Told us to expect you. Go up to the quarters.
Go on, dear.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Forthry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness. Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values. No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Forthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength for Yulmore!
Ah, Playboy Bunny. Looks like it. Right. Quickly talk with Alfie. That was a fine speech. I believe your words stirred every soul. Stirred them to action, I hope. It's but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Ilmorians can, it shall be my honour and privilege to help them walk this road. Excuse me. COVID. Must not forget the individuals who make all this possible. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute, heroism of your heroism into the very stone. I hate to change the subject, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat? Can't speak. We will not be moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing and too far from the people. We will retain our current residence and will govern here in the parlour. I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlour. Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but have you gotten time for a word? Yes, of course. Aye, that's me. I like your speech, but there's folk outside these walls don't even have enough food till tomorrow. Then we've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins. What a day. Don't know what it means exactly, but I do know we've got plenty to think about. I sense we will have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmor's future was secured. It's clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. I have every confidence you will find their way, and I believe it's time we went on ours. Right. I think that'll be enough, I think. Yeah, we'll leave it there then. Right. Thank you for watching. As always, your views are much appreciated. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, pass the word around. Let's try and get the old numbers up just a little bit. I'm not bothered about thousands, but it'd be nice to get to like 50 on BitChute. Get double figures on YouTube. And to me, one viewer on Rumble, keep it up, Paul. Cheers. Anyway, till next time, I'll see thee.